an idea as to how this all works, think about the alert system that a lot of cars these days have. You know, the one that kind of warns the driver when they're potentially drifting a little bit too close to another vehicle. Well, this technology is very similar, just for pilots on runways.
A split second. That's all it takes for a runway to turn into a danger zone.
Traffic doubles every 15 years. We don't build a whole lot of new runways, so it's, really seconds from disaster. We have a very safe transportation system, but equipment in the aircraft is also very important to keep these layers of protection.
That's why Thea Fireisen and her team at Honeywell Aerospace in Phoenix built something new. The software is called Smart Runway, Smart Landing, and the goal is to help pilots respond faster, smarter, and safely on the tarmac. It warns pilots if they're about to line up on the wrong runway or come in too high on the landing.
Smart Runway, Smart Landing is a third set of eyes in the cockpit. And so it's almost as if your co-pilot said, hey, you're lined up with a taxiway instead of a runway.
And Southwest Airlines has already installed the tech on more than 700 of its Boeing 737 fleet. In a statement, its COO said, "Safety's at the heart of everything we do at Southwest. Honeywell software will provide our pilots with enhanced situational awareness to ensure the highest level of safety while operating on runways throughout the network." Southwest was already rolling out the technology when close calls at U.S. airports made headlines earlier this year. In March, a Southwest flight in Florida tried to take off from a taxiway instead of a runway. Just a month before that, another Southwest jet narrowly avoided a collision at Chicago Midway.
We want to be preventative rather than reactive, and that's really what Southwest is doing here.
And they're trying to take this really a step further to avoid another potentially dangerous situation like the near miss that we saw at Chicago Midway. Honeywell's team is also working on updating their software to provide pilots both clear visual and audio warnings, letting them know if a plane is in their way on the runway. In Houston, Sarah Allegre, Fox 32 Chicago.